the purpose of it and different components, because I think as a chapter, the chapter has mainly been focusing on service, whereas there are really three components. And so I think that would just be emphasized more next year. I don't know, but for some reason it seems like the membership requirements were changed on nationals. Maybe I'm seeing things, but I thought that the membership major used to say health sciences.
They might have changed it. It did say health sciences.
Okay, so it's changed. Now it says public health education. So, yeah, I don't know how that works at the national level. So, I think the questions on here that I have, here to ask if the chapter money is kept in a bank account. If it's kept in a bank account, who signs it?
Yeah, it's kept on campus. So, on campus banking. That's it.
Right, but what you just put, we are told to put the club name and sign it.
Yeah.
Right, but the question is,
We need it.
who signs it, regardless of where it is? Who signs it? Which officer signs it?
I thought it said something about a check. If it's signed, then we were told. Was it about a check or was it just normal banking?
It says who's responsible for chapter money, the president, vice president, and treasurer. And
No, this one is about the
money kept in the account, who signs checks.
who signed checks.
Right. So when it comes to signing checks, what they told me is, like, I took it to Bursars to have it deposited, and they told me just to write the club name and then we initial it.
Because it's on campus banking, so they have their own set of rules on how.
So would it be Jordan, the one that signs the checks?
I initialed
It's still similar because we just we're submitting a transaction to cover the membership dues nationally. So if we were, I'll change the wording, but there aren't any official checks per se, as much as, well, I guess it's the wording of this.
Yeah, the wording's a little awkward.
Yeah. Which I guess the answer can be, is it just limited to the president and the treasurer who can deposit? Because can Jaren go and deposit a check into?
No.
Right. So
it has to be president, vice president, and treasurer. Those are the only three that are allowed to deposit or take out money from the ESG account.
All right. Can I ask you a question? Can you guys see me?
No. We see green.
Oh, you know what? I've been paranoid and I put this little sticker on my computer. I was like, sorry about that. I have this little sticker right here that I keep on the.
I do the same thing.
I saw another student do that and I got curious. I'm like, is someone watching me? So I put that up there. Sorry about that. I was wondering. So we can just put the checks that are deposited. Checks that are deposited must be signed by the president and the treasurer.
Well, president, treasurer, and vice president have access to the account, but lately with our club, it's just been the president and the treasurer. Yes.
But it's asking about signed checks.
Signed checks.
It's only Hannah and Jordan. Remember in the beginning of the year, we had to go and they had to explain to us, and it was at the end of the day just Jordan or you or me, but it was mostly you two that had the most power.
Yeah, pretty much.
But either three can sign it, so it doesn't matter.
All right, so. So it will be the same president, vice president, and treasurer. Same people responsible for the bank. Okay. I think the other one was, what is the major concern of your chapter? You put not having enough money?
Yeah, we need to do more fundraising in order to be able to hold more events for our members, or be able to pay for certifications, things like that, other than just using CAB funding. So
instead of just using
CAB funding.
CAB funding. So not having enough funds to carry out chapter
activities.
Okay, that's better. Okay. And what can the national office do to make your chapter more effective? You didn't answer that one.
Stop giving us a hard time.
You think they do?
I don't know. But I
What
left
can-
that blank because I'm not sure what to put.
Yeah, what can they do to make what can the national office do to make your chapter more effective?
I would suggest assistance with fundraising.
Yeah, that would help a lot.
Who's a robot right now?
Who's the robot?
Oh,
Someone's
yeah.
a robot.
No, that's
What's a robot? Hi, Mark. Cool.
yeah.
Okay. Assist with fundraising activities or opportunities.
Yeah, probably activities or opportunities, either way.
All right.
Or even guidance. Because
Say that again.
guidance
Oh, okay.
for like fundraising. Because we are just trying to do what we can do, and obviously,
Someone has an echo.
I think Martin's echoing. Or was. I'm not sure who it was. Oh, it's great.
All right. Here it has, what advocacy activities does your chapter participate in? You put Planned Parenthood, peer health education.
And then I guess the public health week would count.
And then just community service in general. I don't know if we want to elaborate more on that.
Yeah, I
Yeah,
only did one thing.
we put events because they asked on there for like top activities. So we put down like Run Like a Mother, the Valentine Grams, the Planned Parenthood certification, Public Health Week, and Habitat for Humanity. So we did say like, hey, like we.
Right, so here it says, what advocacy activities does your chapter participate in? Here we have organizations or topics, Planned Parenthood and peer health education. So the peer health education will be along the lines of the Public Health Week, correct or no?
No, it's
Those are
separate.
different things.
The peer health education is the certification.
So it's like a training that we, like someone from Planned Parenthood comes and it's like,
I know that, right? I'm saying it's asking for activities. You guys, it's not
Oh,
actually
then-
listed. You have Planned Parenthood. That's not an activity. So that's what I'm saying.
maybe the 5K can be an activity because there's going to be one next year.
This was for last year, so it's just a
Yeah,
Wait, for advocacy, does that mean like organizations that we sponsored? So like Soul
That's-
Food for Your Baby
Yeah.
and then Time for Change kind of thing?
it's more of like the education part. So what kind of
anything that you did that promoted advocacy. It doesn't matter what organization it was. It's asking specifically for the activities that promoted advocacy. It could have been the 5K.
5K, the peer health education, the public health week.
Health Week.
What about the community? What was the Habitat for Humanity one? What do we
Yeah,
go do there?
Riverside.
We went and painted a house.
I mean,
Still community
that's an
service.
activity. That's an activity. We made an environment better.
Yes, Jared.
They were very grateful. They really were.
Yeah, they were. They're really nice.
What was the Planned Parenthood? That was a certification though, right?
Yes.
All right, so all right, I think that was it for me as far as questions, what you guys completed. The rest, yeah, because you have for top activities, you put the 5 down: Planned Parenthood certification, Public Health Week, Habitat, Valentine Grant, Run Pride Pickup. All right, I think those were the only ones. The rest of it you didn't complete because your chapter is not applying for any awards. So.
Correct. Until next year.
But there was a section you completed that was part of the awards, but you still put information like recruitment and all of that. So
Was that part of the rewards, or was that asking about recruitment?
no, it says additional chapter awards information, section 4. All chapters applying for chapter award complete this section. So this was section 4, standard 3 was looking at recruitment and retention. We can leave it in there even though you're not applying for an award. If you just want to provide them with that information, that's fine.
Yeah, it doesn't hurt.
It doesn't hurt to see, even though you're not applying, you still completed activities in that area, or you just sharing information about the chapter regarding the area.
Mm-hmm.
So, all right, I'll leave that at that. So, look at the annual report. So, the initiation piece, so that's set for June 10th, right? From, what's the time for that? Where's my notes?
3 to 6. And this.
Well, 2 to 3 we have setup time, and then 3 to 5:45 is like the actual ceremony time, and then we have 15 minutes to clean up.
Right, 2 to 2:45, because it actually starts with 3 to 5:45 with 15 minutes. So I'm going to send out. So the way this is working, I'm just assigned as the chapter advisor. I'm not an ESG member, a professional member, so I cannot conduct the initiation process. That's why Dr. Coleman has stepped in. He's a lifetime member, so to avoid having to pay for nationals to send people here to conduct the initiation, we're able to have Dr. Coleman do that. So that way we don't get any extra funds. So that's how he became a part of this whole process, because he's the only one that's able and capable of carrying out the initiation process without bringing nationals involved or participating. So if anybody have questions about that, that's why. So we were talking earlier with the initiation process. The first part of it is just going to be the initiation part first, because the idea is to make all this official, because as of now, as we were talking earlier, we are an active chapter with inactive members. I don't think, from my understanding, no one has been initiated of those 47 people. So the first step is to make everybody official by carrying out the process for initiation. The thought was to then formalize the 2016-2017 officers, make them official, and then continue on with finalizing what the plan is for the next group of officers. I know me, Jordan, and Hannah have been going back and forth with that. So the idea was, if you guys are making your nominations now and then allowing the members to vote at the initiation. So I think that was still up in the air in terms of finalizing the voting process. Yes, no.
What do you guys think? Because I need to know by this week, so that way tomorrow I can send out an email regarding the officer positions, who's running for what, and that way they can vote via online, or we're going to do it there in person during initiations. And then announce the winner the following, or the officers the following week, or whatever you guys want to do. It's not just us. You need your guys' opinion.
I would say we'll just do it during the
Initiation, right?
During voting?
yeah, the initiation.
Yeah, I
because depending on how long the actual initiation ceremony, whatever you want to call it, is going to take, I don't think it's going to take too long for the actual voting to occur.
Okay.
So we should just knock it all out in one day, and members that are there will be able to see who they're voting for, essentially, and kind of, I guess, get to meet the future officers.
Yeah, because I did have them send me videos, and I know some of them were having a hard time sending the video. So I could give them the option to either give the speech there, just kind of saying who you are, same thing that I told them to do in the video, just say who you are, what positions you're running for, or to show the video that they already had sent me.
I think we should just do it that day. I agree with you.
Are we gonna be sending out like a little bio of them and like why they feel
That's why I had them do a video. So the video, even Jordan can tell you because Jordan did the video herself. Pretty much just who you are. Tell me a little bit about yourself. Like what major are you? What year you're graduating? What positions you were interested in running in? Because I had them all pick at least 2 positions just in case people were interested in. Multiple people were interested in one position. That way, you know, if they don't get that one, at least someone's running for a different position.
right. But what I'm saying is, are we gonna be able to give our members anything prior to the initiation day?
I
Like,
can
so
if
they
you guys
kind of-
want me to. I just need to know. So this is something that we need to
Yeah.
vote on as officers because I need to
I-
send that stuff out immediately.
Yeah, I would say it would be better just to kind of get like a written bio and like have a picture as well if you want to send out to members so they kind of get a better, I guess, feel of who they're gonna be voting for. You know what I
What
mean?
about the video I have them send me? What do you guys?
Yeah, you can send the video with it as well. Just kind of like so they see a written portion and then they're able to see like kind of how they are. You know what I mean?
Okay.
That's just my
Wait.
thoughts on it.
So my assumption is that the people who will be nominated or who are considering becoming an officer, they will be initiated that day as well.
I'm having my meeting. Sorry, I talked to my mom.
Oh, that's the assumption because whomever is transitioning into the 2017-18 officers, they need to be initiated, right? That's the whole goal. We're trying to transition into being official at this point. So the understanding is that whomever is considering to be nominated for 2017-18, they will also be part of that initiation process.
Jordan,
Correct.
are all
That's
the
what I'm
officers
Correct.
thinking as well.
interested on that initiation list or no?
From my memory, yeah, they are.
Okay. Because I
Well-
know for some people
Well,
it's hard to get off of work and such
yeah. The
time.
ones that sent in a video so far are the ones that are on that list. I know James, he can't be initiated on the 10th, but he hasn't sent in his video, if I'm not mistaken, yet.
He had a problem sending it.
Yeah, well, a lot of them did, but
So my question is are we can we still make them officers and they initiate in the fall? Because they're not graduating right away.
Not officially. That's what I'm saying. We've been doing things out of order. That's why we're initiating you guys as that's a nice kitchen. Thank you.
Oh yeah, Martin's kitchen. We had that
Wow.
discussion last meeting. That was from Martin. Martin's gonna come build my
You
kitchen.
look like you're about to do some type of talk, cook some food, and do a demonstration.
I am about to cook.
Yeah, like a chef.
Yeah.
I am about to cook a couple.
What's on the
steaks.
menu tonight?
Martin,
We have
dinner.
ribeye.
Initiation.
Nice.
Wow. Hannah, I'll double check that right away. But from my understanding, that's the point of doing the initiation part first, so everybody can be official and then transition.
The only thing that sucks is that we didn't do it earlier this year, so it makes it harder for people who want to be officers who can't make it to the initiation day because we've only had one initiation.
Correct. I understand that. So we can not do it and just be unofficial again and start doing the initiation in fall.
No, too late. We already got too far.
But I'll see. I don't I'll ask if that's possible for officers.
And then I was wondering, so once we're initiated, we're able to technically initiate other people, correct?
Yep,
Without
that's
Coleman?
correct.
Okay.
Well, let me double check because I don't know if the faculty advisor still needs, if you need an official advisor that can do it, or if just the members can do it. I'm assuming that that the members can just do it as long as you guys are official.
That's what I thought. Because for those seniors who can't make it because they're attending Latino grad or black grad, because we didn't know that started at 4.
Yeah, I didn't either because I'm missing it now too. So yeah.
Yeah.
We
want to make sure that they get initiated too, especially for those who worked hard. So I was thinking that we could do a makeup day for those who are attending that graduation.
Yeah, but definitely fall. My thoughts were fall and spring to moving.
I'm lagging.
Process of having members who are official and initiated throughout the year.
My thoughts were that this makeup initiation is only for seniors that are graduating this year.
Say that again?
I said the makeup initiation that I was talking about would only be for seniors.
When you say, what do you mean by makeup initiation?
The ones that weren't able to
attend the black graduation.
Mm-hmm.
Right. So when are you trying to have a quote unquote makeup initiation?
Not 100% sure. I wanted to bring it up to I know that Jordan and I have talked about it. I wanted to talk to everybody about it because it's not just my decision. So.
Right, but that's what I'm saying. When are you planning to do that? Because most of you guys are graduating. So once you're graduating, you're officially transitioned out. So
I don't know.
When are you talking about seniors who are graduating in the spring or in December?
This quarter.
So basically, you're saying, Dr. Henley, that we have to do it before the quarter's over, which is like the 16th. So we do the makeup ceremony has to be before the 16th.
I guess I'm still trying to understand if they're graduating, so they're moving on. I don't understand the point of having this initiation for those who are graduating, and unless they're coming back to graduate school. But if they're graduating and moving on, at that point, I believe you transition from student membership to professional membership. But I believe you'll still have that 1 year, but technically you're supposed to transition from student to professional. So I don't know how that will work. I'll follow up with Julie with that, but I don't know how that will work.
I don't know either.
Yeah.
I just feel bad because some of them that are attending would like to get initiated, and they have done stuff throughout the year, and they just can't because they're going to that graduation.
Yeah. I understand. Like I said, all I can do is ask, but at this point, the understanding, we were trying to move forward with doing everything decently and in order so you guys can be recognized as a chapter. The other piece of that is majority of you are graduating. I think if not half, most of you guys are seniors and graduating.
Yeah.
That's on that list. So I'll ask her about that. You have officers, the idea of officers being selected for next year, but not being initiated into the fall. And then the second piece, there are quite a few seniors who wants to be initiated, but they cannot participate in this particular ceremony. Is there any way to do a quick and dirty initiation after you guys are initiated, basically?
Yeah.
So they're initiated. So that makes sense.
So the timeline for the initiation is, so I'm going to create the timeline, and I'll include you guys, include you in it, Dr. Henley. So I just want to clarify. So first we're doing the welcome, correct? welcoming the initiates and their families, correct? Are the families going to be there? Are we doing?
Yeah, and whoever, if you guys are
Inviting the families, yes.
Okay.
Yeah, we're inviting the families.
Okay. So the welcome of the initiates and the families, the introductions of the officers, the current officers, the advisor, and the person doing the initiation. Now, where is food going to come into play? Is that going to come into play after the welcome, or right before the initiation, or after the initiation before we do the officers?
What do you mean by food?
When they
Having like appetizers and snacks.
I'm
Right?
thinking at the end of the program versus
At the
eating
end?
while we're having a program. I'm assuming all that takes place when you're done.
Okay.
At some point, we'll save a time there for people to enjoy the refreshments. But I'm not foreseeing people eating per se while we're conducting this initiative.
Okay. Were you able to find out about the lamp of learning and the candles?
She said it was mailed with the initiation materials. So it's supposed to be the plaque and the lamp of learning. And she also emailed me, what did she say? She emailed me some other items that needs to be, where's my email? I printed out, I just need to make copies for everybody, but she just sent the initial, just one copy. Where is the initiation material? Oh, so I also have, you will find a replacement lamp of learning ESG plaque, Jefferson 48 battery operated tea lights for your ceremony. I need to print out the code of ethics for each new member, and we need to make sure there's a copy of the ESG manual available. Is there a manual?
I have one completely printed in a folder, ready to go, labeled and everything.
Right, but we may need to make copies for every member, right? That's right.
For the manual is like this thick.
Well, she's saying,
No joke, like it's like really thick.
oh, okay, so maybe we just need to have that available at the ceremony. So I'll make sure that I get copies of the code of ethics.
Is the code of ethics in the manual or is it separate?
I don't have a copy of them. I don't know what's in the manual.
Okay.
I know she sent me it's just a 1-page code of ethics that we'll go through, but I can make copies because again, it's just a 1-pager. So I don't know if it's in there. I've never seen the manual.
I have it right here.
Yeah, I don't know what's in that.
I have the manual for new initiates. Yeah, I'll have it out and I'll
Right.
have
So what I have as well is ESG manual for new initiates. She sent that to me as a 2015 version. It's 11 pages.
I can print those. I get free printing, so if it needs to be printed for each member, just let me know so that way I can print it.
Yeah, I think we need to give each new member a copy of that. I think along with the code, like I said, the code of ethics. If you don't have it in there, I can email it to you. It's a 1-page.
And then I can print that also. Do we need to get a folder for each member, like just a cheap folder? Or
I think that would be a good idea. To get maybe just 50 folders. What's ESG colors? Green. Get a green folder, whatever. I don't know. White, black, green, whatever, and just put that information inside the folder for you guys. So the idea is to have the initiation first and then transition to quote unquote like a meeting. The initiation is just that, and then the rest of it will be kind of like a chapter meeting where we'll go through the rest of it, where if you want to give out your certificates, if you still have cords or whatever you want to give out, whatever we decide regarding the officers for 2017, 2018, and then make sure we save time after all that so there can be refreshments before 5:45 since we only have 15 minutes to clean up. So I believe we have more than enough time to go through all the items that we need to cover and still have at least, I don't know what, 45 minutes, 30 minutes, I don't know, however much block of time left for your family and friends to kind of interact and engage and have the refreshment.
Quick question. So how much time do you guys want to leave for each thing? So for the welcome, is it just me doing the welcome? Are we going to have, is Dr. Coleman?
I'm gonna work on that because we're incorporating Dr. Tamales in that. The provost is unavailable. We invited her, but she's not available. So Dimitri will be there. Ted, Dr. Coleman will probably go over the history and all that, but we'll formalize the agenda, send that to you, and then figure out the other pieces.
Yeah, just let me know. I'm willing to help work on that.
I'll definitely include you in that.
I don't mind doing the introductions of everybody. So like,
yep, whoever within the offices who wants to pass out or call up the members who are getting their awards, whether it's for the 100 points or Jordan, are there still members who need to get their cords, or everybody you guys passed them out before?
I started to pass out some. We started for those who are taking graduation photos, or those who won't be attending the initiation due to the fact that they're attending the Latino grad or the Black grad. So those who have earned them, got them. Everyone who's a senior, we've been trying to pass out their patches as well.
Okay. So you still will have cords to give out at the meeting, at the initiation. Mm-hmm. Okay. And then the other thing, Dr. Verissimo is picking up I don't know if they're awards or medals for those who help ESG to earn silver status for the campus. So we're picking those up and we'll give them to you guys to pass out as well for the ESG members who will be there for the initiation. They can get the medals from that community service award as well. So anything else you guys think or want to take place at the initiation?
No. When do you guys think you'll have the agenda done by that you'd be able to send it to me?
Give me a couple of days. Okay. Monday at the latest. I leave for a conference Saturday. So Monday at the latest, I should be able to send you a draft.
Okay. And then we can go over it. That way I'm prepared for like making my speech and how everything is gonna go.
Is that you?
That's Milo, I think.
Milo, mute.
Silo, stop.
What happened?
Mute
Yeah,
yourself.
Oh, sorry.
Yeah, you're ear raping me right now.
I was like opening something up.
That's a little too far, man.
Okay.
All right, so my assignment is to draft the agenda and follow up with nationals about officers being selected now but not initiated into the fall, and the other option of the ability to initiate those who cannot participate.
Correct.
Before they graduate.
Mm-hmm. And then I will make sure that I print the code of ethics. If you could send me the code of ethics.
Is there any reason why you guys just didn't pick another day? The 10th was just the only day that worked for most of you. Is that why?
The 10th was when SU had availability.
It was based on.
It was based on their schedule, not ours.
Heck, we didn't have to use SU. We could have used our building. We could have.
But do we have a big enough? But did we have big enough space to like make it a formal setting in a physical science building and invite the families and have food? That's where I was like, what do we do with that situation?
We can go on the lawn. No, I'm just kidding.
I mean, I wouldn't mind that, but yeah. That was the reason why we had to, we made that decision.
You know what could be, it may be too late to even think about it, but the thought coming to my mind is the entryway in the College of Education. I don't know if that's a big enough space though. Have any of you been to the College of Education? Like the entryway, it's really nice.
I know what you're talking about.
I think it would be too small.
You don't think that's big enough? Okay.
Yeah.
If people are
I actually just came from there today, so.
And Sunday,
Yeah, I don't think
so they didn't have a Sunday date available either?
Mhm.
Okay, all
That
right,
was the earliest like availability that they
okay.
told me.
To where we wouldn't be charged extra after 6 o'clock. After 6 o'clock is when they
Yeah.
charge extra money. So that's also why I had to change it from 6 to 5:45. So we have cleanup time.
Well, how much extra is it? That's what I'm saying. Did it just work out where, no, we just need to do the 10th between this time versus trying to better accommodate the other students?
I think, well, maybe Ruben knows more about this, but I'm pretty sure we got like a 50% discount because we were ending it in a certain time. But if we didn't get that 50% discount, it would have been $134 or $135 instead of $67.50. But
Mhm.
Yeah, and I think it
I
would
mean-
have more.
And then they
We would
charge,
have been charged more too.
yeah, they charge
Yeah.
more after 6 because then they have to hold the SC open for even longer.
Right, and then they have to make sure they have the staff on, pay the staff.
Right.
Yeah.
That they have the staff on hand and then clean up, and so it would have just been a lot more to do it. And then dates after that would have been like when everybody's gone, pretty much graduated.
and during finals,
Mhm.
it would have been during finals week.
Okay.
Yeah.
Okay, so I will follow up with her regarding those two items. Officers initiation fall. Was there anything else?
No.
Well, hypothetically speaking, let's say that we can't get those members initiated, but they pay their $50. Are we automatically going to give their money back, or how's that going to go down?
That, to be honest, if that's something you guys decide you want to do, that works, because the purpose, the $50 is really supposed to go to nationals, right?
Yeah.
What we do is just allow it to, I mean, I guess it would be kind of refunding it, but allow it to go towards the professional membership.
That's a thought too.
That's what, if
Yeah.
that's the process that they have to take, then that's what they'll do. And then I think for professional membership, you still have to get initiated. Well, they can still do that at our chapter.
I'll follow up regarding that, because the thing with the professional, that's why, because me and Dr. Verissimo was supposed to be initiated with you guys, but it's not going to happen, obviously. But with the professional membership, they want transcripts, an application, and $75. They want more at the professional level, so that process would take a little longer, to apply, to make sure you have a degree in the area, $75, and then submit transcripts. So to have to submit all that information, there will be a time frame, a time lag, and I don't know how long that will take. Versus if you're a student, it's kind of automatic. Yeah. So I'll follow up with her tomorrow. I'll call her first thing in the morning and get those questions clarified and see what the options are for those other students.
Okay.
Alrighty.
Yeah, I'm because do you know on about how many students there are additionally? Number 10, 15?
Only a few. I mean, it's not more than 10.
Okay.
Off the top of my head, I can only think of 2 right now. And then there's
There's no more than 10 for sure. I'd have to double check on everyone's graduation schedule.
So between 2 and 10, no more than 10.
Yeah.
Okay.
So it's just a small amount of people.
So if it's 10 and they're not on that list, so if it's 10, then that can be a quick, dirty ceremony you guys can do. Do you think, if that's possible, that's something you can do before the 16th or before the end of the quarter?
We can, if we can get everything in time.
we would have to submit another initiation request form, correct?
Yeah, that's easy, because that's just a matter of emailing it to her. The issue would be her, again, having to send another packet out. Which again, because she always said give her at least 2 weeks. So
if you find out the answer tomorrow, it gives us next week.
So,
and the week after that, that gives
what
us
if,
2 weeks.
Jordan?
okay, so what if we just email the people who can't make this one and they're seniors We'll only email them and only get their opinion, and then only them will agree on a date. So that'd be what? Sarah, Erica, Kevin, who else? So we'll have them agree on a date, and then we can submit a form.
Sarah won't be there Saturday?
I don't know. My son he already has a baseball game.
Can we swap places? Can I go take your son and you come to the
You can take him.
I can do that. I'm not getting initiated.
If his game gets done in time, then I'm gonna show up. But I don't know
You
until.
put your name on there anyway, right?
Put this in.
Yeah, I put my name on there just in case.
Okay, good. Okay, that's good because. Okay, your name is on there, so that okay.
It's on there just in case I could show up because I'm not gonna know until 2 days before.
Is Sarah the only one whose name on there that may not be there?
No, Sarah was the only one.
Okay.
I'm such a loader.
No,
Sorry,
that was-
I don't mean to put you on the spot. It's just
that works because I'm. You don't. What time is he done, Sarah? Or you don't know?
I don't know. I won't know. I don't get the schedule until 2 days before. So
Okay.
there's always the option that if it's not too far, my daughter might be able to.
All right. Well, let me look. Let me ask her. Martin, what are you drinking?
Old fashioned?
Is it iced tea?
No, it's bourbon.
You guys are funny.
Yo, Martin, shoot some this way. I want some.
Just splash it
I
up.
like bourbon.
Here's your-
But can we not put ice in it, please? I don't like mine watered down.
Yeah, I haven't had dinner yet, so
You
I'm
can't.
having a watered down.
y'all. Way off
Wait, what was that?
topic.
Was that Makers? No, what was that? Yeah. Okay, Martin.
So I'll follow up in the morning because there may be a way to work around it, even if Sarah shows up late or something. You know what I mean? Do a quick
Yeah.
right hand fellowship shake and initiate it. So,
Yeah.
Yeah.
I mean, that'd be great.
and I guess in the meantime, Jordan, Hannah, whomever, you guys can kind of figure out from those other members who can attend, when would they be available? Can they do it? What would their availability be? But while you're figuring that out, I'll be communicating with Julie tomorrow morning.
Please let me know after you discuss with Julie and she lets you know.
Yep, I will. Refreshments. And so, Jordan, you said you were still waiting to hear back from catering?
The food.
Yeah.
Yeah, I need to call them. They didn't answer my call yesterday.
Can you email me the information? I can follow up as well.
Yeah. Well, here's what I was thinking. Even Sodexo, they flat out told me, they're like, honestly, we're kind of surprised you want us to cater for you because we normally have just people tell us what you're going to have there and then we'll sign off on it. So if you wanted to get something from Costco or have our own thing, they were fine with it.
I thought that wasn't an option, though. I thought you said that wasn't an option before. That was the whole point.
It is if it's packaged somewhere else. We can't make it, but we can buy it.
Okay. But what is that going to look like as far as buying it in terms of what about drinks? What about drinks and all of that?
Sorry. I totally left the meeting, huh?
Yeah.
I think I have really bad service where I'm at right now.
I
can't hear any of you if you're talking. I'm sorry.
Oh, okay.
At least with Costco, you can buy in bulk. So what we could do is send out for those who are initiating, how many people they're RSVPing for. So we can get an estimate on how much food and how much drinks that we need.
Mm-hmm.
And we can just get like water. I can ask my manager if she is willing to donate 2 coffee travelers or at least 1. So we can have some coffee there.
This is the evening. This is at 3 p.m. Do you really need coffee?
People drink coffee all day.
Really?
I guess my thing is,
I'll take coffee.
Hannah, only you drink coffee all the time.
I'm thinking if you guys have the budget for it, great. I'm trying to figure out.
Well, if my manager donates it, it's free. So.
Okay. All right. I'm all for simple.
Free coffee.
Free.
I'm for free as well, but again, I don't want you guys
It's me.
breaking the bank to try to allocate all these other things as well. So if it's not in the budget, to just keep it short and simple, kind of. Okay. So the refreshments still up in the air.
Mhm.
All right.
Star snacks.
Yeah, we could just buy the stuff in bulk, and it's cheaper to do it that way. I feel like we would just need to
That
get
was the thought, but I thought Jordan said you guys needed permission to do that. That's why we were on the ordering side, because
Yeah, we need permission because it's on campus. So it's
Yeah.
like,
But it's the DUXO just has to sign off on it.
Mhm.
okay,
As
what is
long
that process for getting them to sign up? We need to complete a form. We need to tell them what we're bringing.
Mhm.
Yeah,
Yeah.
basically.
It's a form. We filled it out before. It's not hard.
Okay.
So we'll make sure to send out an email asking that, telling them that they could bring their families and they need RSVP by Sunday or something.
Or at least with a count, RSVP with a head count.
Yeah, so I know how much to buy.
Yeah. Okay. All right. So I'll follow up with you tomorrow, Hannah, after I speak with Julie, and then I'll send you a draft of the agenda. Send out a draft of the agenda by Monday.
Okay.
And email, if it's something you want me to put on there, email that to me,
Okay.
and then I'll send that out. Anything else? No.
All right. Is this meeting adjourned?
Oh, you guys not done?
That was it. That's all the meeting was for. It was the initiation.
Okay. And you have the tablecloth, right?
I do have the tablecloth. Yay.
I think we ordered another one because we thought we didn't know where that one was, but oh well.
Hey, two the better. One could be specifically for initiation. One could be specifically for tabling events.
And then that way with this, oh, you know what? I did have one request from you guys. If you're in, and it may already exist, do you guys have standard operation procedure handout? Like, do you have in any of the manuals what the roles and responsibilities are for each officer? I'm assuming you do.
We've typed one out because we've added certain position. There's, it is in the manual. There is positions like historian, treasurer, secretary.
Because there may even need to be, well, never mind. Go ahead, not to cut you off.
To even up the workload, because a lot of it was workload, we got where all the other officers' positions came from.
Martin, mute yourself.
Sorry.
Ouch. Sorry. I don't mean to be rude. I'm just saying.
Jordan, are you driving or are you in the passenger side?
Passenger.
Oh.
That's my mom.
Hi, Jordan.
Hi, Jordan's mom.
They're saying hi.
Okay, so the only reason why I asked that is because I think I'm new as an advisor, and so all of this is new to me. So you guys have been pretty active this last year. So I think it will be helpful if whichever officer position you're holding or whatever position you have, if you can kind of modify and add to it or whatever you need to do to make adjustments. So for the next year, they kind of have an idea, because there may be some activities or responsibilities that you've implemented or you've added that's not noted in that description. So I would like to request that you guys update whatever those position descriptions are for the next group.
I already told them they had to do that.
Oh, thank you.
I told them like back in January that they had to do that. So yeah.
Because I know you guys have been doing a whole lot, so I just want to make sure that's noted, so when the next group come in and take over, they have an idea of everything you guys have already completed.
Mm-hmm.
So all right. That's it for me.
All right,
Thank
guys.
you, Dr. Henley.
Have a good night, everybody.
Anything
Good night.
else anyone else wants to add before I go and attempt to eat food?
Good luck.
Really quick, I can just help out. I can get there early to help set up.
Oh, this.
I will be there early too.
What time do you need to be there?
Are you guys talking about the initiation?
Yeah. Setup is at 2. I will be there probably 1:30, 1 o'clock. Just to make sure that
I'll be there
I'm
early.
there early.
Yeah, I'll be there. I plan to be there early as well.
All right.
And then
I'll
make
be
sure
there
you,
early. I'll be there. I'll be working at 1:30.
and make sure you guys reiterate to them that it's business casual. No, you know, if you, well, I don't know about formal. I don't want anybody walking in with a prom dress, but if they want,
I didn't think about when I said formal that that's what they would wear. I was
I
thinking
don't know.
business
Maybe not for
casual.
your generation. That may not be.
Oops.
One of the
Maybe.
members asked me if she should wear like a dress to her knees or a long dress. I was like,
See?
dress to her knees is perfectly okay because that's what I'm going to be wearing.
I didn't even
I have
think
to
about
attend
that.
A different award ceremony after our initiation ceremony.
You have another one?
Yeah, my husband's having an award ceremony for his.
My thing is whatever business casual means, like you dress for your internship. Can you guys wear jeans there?
No.
I can.
I would say business casual without jeans, without jeans. No.
Yeah.
Jeans and a nice top is perfectly fine.
Yeah.
How you would go to an interview? There you go.
I don't know. I've heard of people going to interviews with jeans on, Sarah. So,
Probably really nice jeans. Like those ones are like $100. There's like so
See?
nice.
You can wear dark
Yeah, I don't know about jeans.
I'm saying business casual, no jeans.
Okay.
Yeah, I think it's smart too is to be specific about no jeans.
I agree. That's what I'm saying. Business casual, but no jeans. Because
Okay.
everybody's definition of business casual is different. I just don't want people feeling like they have to wear a suit. That's why.
Well, families can wear jeans, correct? Just not the initiates? Or
Yeah.
you can make it to
Yeah.
where
I
the
just-
family members
I
can
tell
wear.
people to make sure they're presentable. You know, it's not a club, it's not a party. This is an actual honor society induction ceremony. So you want it to be, you know, honorable. You want to make sure they're coming because this is something serious that you guys have worked hard for and you've earned. So you don't want to downplay or, you know, minimize the importance of the day. So you guys set the tone for that.
Got it.
All right. I'll talk to you guys later.
All right.
Bye. Good night.
Good
Bye.
night.
Good night.
Does anyone else have anything to add?
Nope.
Nope.
Fantastic. I'm gonna go attempt to eat something. So wish me luck.
All right,
Feel
bye.
better. Bye, guys.
Bye.
Bye.
Bye.